Hey guys, I want to bring back with another Neca 1/4 scale figure review. This is on the Alien 1979 Big Chap. This is the original release, not the new release. Uh, I don't know if I'm going to be getting the new release. Don't really like that figure compared to this one. The new release just has a specific look to it, where the paint isn't slimy looking, wet like the actual Alien. The dome isn't as clear, so you can see the skull. And the mouth is very weird, and there's a variant where you could either get the open mouth version or the closed mouth version. The open mouth, the only difference is you can move the jaw and have the inner mouth come out. However, I will be getting the September release Alien of the 1986 version, which is also known as the Genocide Warrior Alien, which I did not do a review on yet on the channel, but I will. I do have the 6-inch version on my shelf. But let's get into this. I am going to 360 this, but I cannot have him stay up by himself because he will simply just fall over. This is a very nice figure. Does have a lot of amazing features. Some of the articulation on this is just very stiff. Because I actually have two of these. I had this one for... This is the original. I had this one for about 7, 8 years, and over time, from him falling a couple times, things like that, he was missing this tentacle right here, which actually is about to fall off again. He was missing this tentacle. His toe, which I believe it was this toe, came off. And what else was he missing? I think that was it. I believe that his back part of his leg, there's a piece back there, which is this piece right here, actually popped out. But I bought myself another alien figure for $100, and this guy on eBay, who was a jackass, decided to send me one with a broken leg. And didn't write that in the description, said mint condition, 2 minor marks on the head. So I said, okay, I'll buy it. And I basically swapped out everything on this alien right here to that alien and put everything that wasn't broken on that alien on this alien. So swapped this leg out, this other leg out. I swapped out the arms. I replaced the tentacle in the back. So now this one is almost brand new. The only thing that's bad about it is basically while I was doing all that, this basically has a rocker on the torso right there. It kind of spun all the way around, which it's not really supposed to. And torso fell off, so that's crazy glued, so you're not going to see any movement out of that. But basically, if you've seen any of my other alien figure reviews, it's the same type of articulation on this. But I will get into this articulation right now. Bear with me, it's a very big figure. This is not 18-inch, this is 22-inch, which makes it even harder. And also, the amount of articulation, there's more than a Predator here. So, I'll get into this right now. So basically he has a single jointed elbow as well as a rotation at the upper arm, rotation at the wrist. Big Chap, by the way, I never mentioned this in any of my reviews. The way you can tell it's Big Chap is he has his 6 fingers, 2 thumbs, and then the 4 regular fingers. Also pin socket joint at the top. This comes out, and there's also kind of like a weird movement with the arms. I think it might be just this one. And they also go up and down. And if you don't have it lined up correctly like that, that looks weird, but that doesn't, because there's hoses and stuff like that on him. Basically, he has... Oh, look at that, he's balancing. I'm shocked. He has a ball-jointed head, which I'm going to try my best to get on camera. Yeah, he has a ball-jointed head. Just be careful of these tubes right here. He also has a opening jaw and lifts out the inner mouth. So I thought that was pretty cool. I definitely like the skull. You can see everything inside of it. like I said, guys, if this is a really bad video, I'm sorry about it. I can't do anything about that just because of the size of this figure. I'm also going to try to stand him up just a little bit. Okay, that's a little bit better. Hang on, I'm just going to turn this over just a tiny bit. It's kind of hard the way I have my tripod set up right now. If only you could see that. So basically, same articulation on the other arm. Like I said, it's a rocker, just like I usually have on the 6-inch aliens. Can't do that, though. Now, in the leg, there is this rotation right here. Single jointed knee with a clicker joint, as well as rotation down there, and a single joint at the ankle, which is very hard to move. At least on mine it is. I never really looked at any reviews on this figure, and it does have a bendy wire tail. I'm not going to do it because it's such a big figure, and I kind of like it in the shape that's in now. So, as you can see, this figure is very big. I don't know if I have an 18-inch figure that I can just pull off a shelf right now. Yeah, I do. Okay, so this is the 19-inch Jason Voorhees. I'll try to put this in frame. As you can see, this alien just towers this Jason. And I know at 3 inches, it doesn't sound like a lot. And you know what? It's actually not a lot. But for a figure scale, that's pretty big. Usually, you know, you have collectors, they buy the 6-inch figures. Not many people get the 18-inch, and when they start getting the 18-inch, they realize the amount of space they take up and the amount of work it is to store them just because of the size and the features that it has that make the figure so delicate with all the, you know, their hoses like on the Predators and this one. Everything like that, and their nail, like the fingernails here will pop right off if you do something wrong. It's just a very nice figure to look at, but it's not a nice figure to display. Because if you display it, even with a stand, you need to get a 24-inch stand for this, even though it's 22-inch. And it's just very hard to, you know, have this displayed. But if I was going to give this a rating, I'd probably give it an 8. I'm going very high on this figure because of the amazing details that it has with the paint, everything like that. However, it won't get that full 10 from me because it falls over a lot, has that extra delicate sense to it. And trust me, I know right before the end of this video, I'll actually get you my new alien and show you what that one looks like compared to my old alien, which is this one. Truly, it should have been the other way around, but as I said, I had a jackass eBay seller that sent me a broken alien. And, you know, I mean, if it was, you know, $20, I wouldn't be that mad. You know, I'd be angry with him, but $120 to, you know, to get that screwed up, that's pretty annoying. But those are the reasons why I'm going to stick with that rating. And I'll be right back with the other alien, and yeah, so I'll just be right back with the other alien. Okay, guys, so as you can see, I got the other alien. Between the two domes, I do prefer this one, but there is no way I can switch up the heads. But what's wrong with this one is the leg right here. Basically, if I can get this up without knock. Okay, good. So basically, this leg does not move whatsoever because this is the leg that has been crazy glued on because of the eBay seller, which if he ever watches this, thank you very much for this figure. I'm very proud to own it. Anyway, there's a lot of other things that is messed up with this, such as now that I have the missing tentacle on the back, which I guess I don't really have to show you. There's no point in that. And also this piece on the elbow right here, I actually had to cut it off of this one because it fell off this. So the fact I had to break another alien to swap it out is, yeah, it's pretty annoying also. But I guess if you look at this, it doesn't look old. It looks brand new, all except for the head with the couple marks that I have on it. Truly, I would prefer this head on it, but that's just me. Other people would say otherwise, and also I do prefer this paint job a little bit more. Uh, Obviously, Neca does the same pieces, but they're all unique in a sense where this one could have a different shade than this one, or this one might be a little bit darker, this one might be a little bit lighter, things like that, just vice versa. And that's another thing that I appreciate with Neca, that they take the time to do their own thing while having the same concept between the two. So, remember to like, favorite, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.